All right, welcome everybody to our August company Zoom. As you guys probably know, or hopefully will know by now, we're going to be doing a monthly company-wide meeting, and then we will do a Virginia meeting and a West Virginia meeting. So West Virginia is next week, and then Virginia, I believe, is
the 3rd.
Or the, yeah, I think what we did was,
It's the 18th.
okay, yeah, it's not on my calendar for some reason. First, second, and third Tuesdays of the month, basically. And we did them all at 9:30, so it's consistent time. So those meetings are open for anybody licensed in those areas. So you don't have to necessarily be, sitting in a West Virginia office officially, but if you have a license in West Virginia, we encourage you to join, and vice versa with Virginia, just because we're going to be focusing more on state level stuff. But this Zoom is just kind of for everybody, just to go over a few things. I don't have a ton to cover today. I'm going to keep it fairly light because I know we're all busy. Stuff has just been crazy out there. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I wish the inventory would improve a little bit. It's been a little nuts. So I'll just jump right in. So I want to do a couple of fun things first. So now that I'm back in town, I get to do some deliveries, but we finally got our awards from corporate. So I've got a big stack of boxes on my desk. So I'm going to just touch on a couple that I've got. So obviously we got the, I was actually surprised. I didn't realize any of our offices had actually won a brand level award, but Front Royal and Shepherdstown both got bronze. So we got bronze office premier. So that's great. So congratulations to those agents. We also, obviously, we all know this, but Team Whitehead, #1 team in West Virginia. Way to go. So that has arrived. And then the two that I'm really excited about, because it was really a whole group effort, was our President's Award of Honor. This is probably, I don't know how many companies. I mean, it's like the top, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 companies in the company, or maybe 100, I don't know. But it's hard to get. So President's Award of Honor, super excited about that. I don't even remember how many years we've gotten it, but we get it. So, and then #1 Coldwell Banker in West Virginia. So we rock. So super proud of all the effort that the West Virginia folks put in. It's, I mean, we have the best part of West Virginia, so it's kind of easy to be #1, but it's awesome to,
On that other award, make sure you give Holly some props, because I know that she went above and beyond to make sure that everything worked out, that we got that.
Oh, President's Award of Honor?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Holly. So anyway, those awards will be making their way to their proper homes. So I think you guys can, I guess, decide where you would like to have the #1 West Virginia award. I was thinking it can hang in Martinsburg, but if you would prefer it at another office, you guys can decide. I'll give it to Michael and he can put it wherever he wants. So, and then I think I'll keep President's Award of Honor here in Winchester. And then anyway, so I was excited those finally arrived, because last week we started seeing, social media posts coming out from, like, did we get our awards? I'm like, oh yeah, they're on your desk. I'm like, oh good. I'm like, I don't want to get left out of this. So, so that's exciting. Another quick little housekeeping thing. So I am working on tightening up our marketing team and kind of controlling the workflow a little bit. So please send requests to marketing@premiermove.com. That will allow me to sort of direct the flow of traffic and decide who's going to handle what project. That way it doesn't get lost in oh, I sent it to so-and-so. Oh, well, that's not something they work on, and I don't want it to get ignored. They're good about letting me know, but we're trying to centralize any marketing requests. So for the time being, just use marketing@premiermove.com. That will help me to help you kind of get those programs and those requests underway more quickly. And then I wanted to show you something really quickly. I'm going to share my screen. So this is, I don't know if you guys have seen on BrandServe. I know Steve forwarded the email a week or two ago, but he said something about, oh, I guess CB finally listened. I said, you say listen, I say plagiarize, because I think we came up with the idea first. But whatever. So now on BrandServe, they have created a template for the, we called it support local, but they came up with a template for the local business shout out. So it's really easy to use. You just put in the company name, you put in what kind of business they are, and upload a photo. This was just some photo I had on my computer. So it brands it to us, and it's just a nice thing that you guys can put out on social media to support these local businesses. Because I know, as we know, a lot of the local places are really struggling still, especially restaurants. So anything we can do to give them some love on social media, I think would be greatly appreciated. And make sure you tell them about it. And if you're friends with them on Facebook or something, get them to share it as well. So I think it'd be a good project. So anyway, just know that is available on BrandServe if you're interested. So that is all for that. I'm going to turn it over briefly to Sheila. She has a couple things she wants to talk about.
Unmute myself. So I do have a few things to talk about. I actually quit doing some training for the past couple months because of all the Zooms we were having, and corporate was putting out the 10 different classes each month, and they were rotating them throughout the month. So didn't want to overburden everybody with too many Zooms, but we're getting back in gear. We have a lot of new agents coming on, which is exciting, more to come. And the trainings that are done are not just for new agents. They literally have been proven for seasoned agents. If you want to kind of restructure your foundation, we all build a foundation, but sometimes you got to re-tuck point and stuff like that. So these are for everyone, but this Wednesday, actually tomorrow, it's on the calendar from, 9 to 11:30. I'm doing the sphere of influence. And then also from 1 to 3, we're going to be learning how to grow your farm. So literally we're going to be doing the farming one. I love teaching both of those. So whether you're seasoned or you're new, if there's new people that are with us that are not on the Zoom, please let them know. This is the way. If you build a house, you have to have a good foundation. If you want to build a good business, you have to have a good foundation of your business to build on. So please, I love teaching them, and I look forward to seeing people there. If I am actually going to do those at the Winchester office live, if you want to be there, please let me know, because we only need so many within the room to stick with the guidelines. I will do it Zoom also, but if you're going to be present, I can make you a booklet. On another note, and then we will be doing, I'm going to be doing the Outlist Outlast here in about 3 weeks. I'll put that on the board. We need listings. So in it to win it, Outlist Outlast. Let's go on another note, because we are actually getting very close. Who all that was here? I know Amanda was on the boat, one of the boats, Wagon for Dragons. Michael was, myself, I was the drummer. How many, a show of hands, actually has been or participated in the Wagons for Dragons? Show of hands. Michael? I know Michael was there, Amanda was there.
His hands are up.
Okay. Oh, I see him. It's kind of a delay, I guess. So if you have never been here, this is, honest to goodness, it was the most amazing thing I did last year. Seriously, maybe I might have a boring life, I don't know, but it was seriously amazing. And I couldn't hardly talk afterwards. Tracy is saying, done it twice, it's the best thing ever. Tracy just said, here's who we are. We as a company, we have our adoption event in the fall every year. the Humane Society, Warren County Humane Society actually has, it's called Wagons for Dragons. And I will send an email out after a while, but there's a flyer, and it is, they had to change it because of COVID, the Rona. So now it is on October 3rd. It's on a Saturday. They may have to change the location, but it will be on the river in Front Royal. Kevin says, I have a multiple. Kevin said he has multiple times and great fun, and it is a great cause. Here's the exciting thing. I don't have the trophy with me, but I will share it again. Michael has pictures of him with it. It is better than the Stanley Cup. It's huge and it's really nice. We won, we took a clean sweep. The Premier Paddlers, which we're changing our name, but the Premier Paddlers last year, we won a clean sweep. We were #1 in the race. We were #1 in donations. We had over $5,000 in donations for the Humane Society. And this is their biggest event too. And we won the Spirit Award. So here's what we need. And if you can't participate, I don't care if you're in West Virginia or whatever, because this is a team effort for the whole company. It's an amazing time. And even if you're not going to paddle or anything, if you can be present, it's like a family event. I mean, we have a tent set up. There's bring your chairs, your coolers, your drinks. It is fun. And this is going to be a great event for our Premier family too. So here's some of the ways that we're going to do donations. #1, we need, because we're going to win it again. We need some paddlers. We need 20 of them. I'm going to be the drummer again, but we need 20 good, strong paddlers. If you cannot do it, please think of somebody that you know that's good athletic, and they can get in there and they can paddle also. It's $100 each one, because it costs $2,000 for the boat. So $100 each paddler. So if you can't paddle, please think of somebody that you might be able to sponsor that can commit, and we need them to commit for October 3rd. And so please think about that, and we need to get that done kind of ASAP so we know who's going to be in the boats. #2, we've done this at some organizations before as far as a donation drive, and I'm going to put together 100 envelopes. Each of the envelopes, it's going to be from $1 to 100, or 1 to 100. They're going to be labeled 1 to 100. We need people to pick the envelopes, and whatever envelope you pick, so if you pick the one that says 50 on it, that means you put $50 in it. If you pick the one that says 100 on it, you're putting $100. But once we get all those envelopes filled, that's over $5,000 of donation, just doing that drive alone. So not anything else. It's amazing. It works. We've done it many times. And the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to have a 7-day the vacation certificate. And I have a really big basket, and I need you guys' help. I have a really big basket, and we need things to fill it, like for a vacation. So that we're going to do drawings to get money. So in the basket, like beach towels, sunscreen, shades, different things that you can think of for going on vacation, things for the whole family. Now, I want to say while we're here, last year, there was somebody in our team that actually bought a Yeti cooler. And they're cool, they're nice coolers, and we did really good with that. However, kids don't want Yeti coolers and stuff like that. So if we have a big basket full of vacation stuff and something like the vacation certificate, that's for the whole family. So if you can help me out, if you can get some things for the basket, so I don't have to go out and get them all. If you could get things for the basket, just drop it off at the Winchester office. And if you're in West Virginia, just give it to Michael and he can bring it. But mark your calendars, October 3rd. I'm sorry I'm taking a little bit of time, but this is a huge, seriously, a huge event. October 3rd, it's an all-day thing. Bring your cooler and everything, but please, 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 we need paddlers. So let's jump on board. And if we can't do it ourselves, think of somebody that you know that can and just sponsor them. One last thing, talking about sponsorship. We all love animals. We're all, our hearts go toward the animals. So we have our pet adoption every year. I had mentioned something to Mandy. I asked her if she could put this together because I had seen other people do this and there's no reason we can't. She put together a really nice flyer. And if you want to have one made with your picture that you can just keep, she can do that. It actually says Hand and Paw Homes for All, and it's the one with the dog's hand or paw in the person's hand. And it says, this pet sponsored by, and it has your name, very professional. It says, mine says Sheila Hall, and it says my information, and it says Coldwell Banker Premier. It can hang on the kennel of the pet that you sponsor. So everybody that's coming through looking at pets, they're going to see it. And then have a little gift certificate or something there that when they actually adopt it, it actually goes to that person that adopts it. And you can put your business card and congratulate them on their new fur baby and say whatever you want to say. It's a great, great way to get your face out there, plus help pets find good homes. So I think I am done with everything I wanted to say. And one thing, if Manda is still on here, she can talk about career development because she's going to be talking about what she's property management.
Yeah, I can. Basically, we're going to go over on Thursday a lot of the laws and changes that are going to be coming into play concerning rental properties, and there'll probably be some trickle down into regular real estate sales too. So we're going to just go over what they are saying is going to be kind of coming down the line, what legislation is coming up, and how it will impact everybody's business.
Awesome. That'll be very valuable. And then Michael, did you have anything you wanted to touch on?
Actually, yeah, I have, I learned something new this week. And this would apply to, I think, any of you guys, if you'd be working with a investor that might try to do tax sales. I have an investor that has purchased a couple properties via tax sales, where they picked up the property where the previous owner did not pay the taxes. And anyways, I have two of them, both under contract immediately, and we're proceeding to closing. And the settlement attorneys, they cannot provide title insurance for 5 years because apparently they've got something where title insurance companies will not insure those types of purchases for up to 5 years because of the high rate of folks being able to redeem them even after the title has transferred to the new owner. So if you ever get in that situation, you reach out to your local title attorney. Over here in Martinsburg, Pill and Pill is working on this deal, and he told us it would be 5 years before we'd be able to get title insurance on a property. And I reached out just to get a second opinion from Steve Kirshner, who works hand in hand with Freedom, and his insurance company won't do it for 10 years. So anyways, just a little FYI out there, if you come across one of these situations, my guy is now going to do a quiet title action so we can move forward on it. And I'll give you an update on that probably in a couple months because it's not going to be something that happens overnight, but just a little info there. Congrats, West Virginia agents. Very proud that we got #1. And stay dry today, guys. This, I guess the tornado's blowing over us right now, and it's coming down. So stay safe if you have to drive, and if not, I appreciate you logging on and taking it.
And Tim wanted you to mention the RPAC thing.
And thank you. Yes, the RPAC trivia night. Don't forget that. That is this evening. Get logged on, get registered. They're giving away a 55-inch TV amongst other items.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow. My bad. Thank you.
4:30 tomorrow.
TV. Who's actually doing the trivia night?
Our affiliates, Dr. Dave Miles, motivational speaker. Those of you that know him, he's going to be emceeing the event, and the affiliate participation was incredible. So if you want to come away with, if nothing else, you're going to be coming away with swag. So $20, be there.
Awesome.
Very cool. I guess I have putting her on the spot. Melinda, did you have anything you wanted to touch on really quickly? I didn't ask you in advance. Okay, cool. I hope you guys are all using the new app. I've heard good things about it, so sending your referrals out through that new cool app. We all like new toys, so yay. Thank you all for your continued diligence during COVID. We actually did have a situation that popped up last week, and the agent acted very quickly to inform us of an issue, so appreciate that. Virginia released some new guidelines. It's 35 pages, so it's going to take me a few minutes to get through it all. So don't be surprised if I have to update some of our policies. I think most of it is employee centered. So it probably won't affect you guys very much, but I don't know the answer to that question yet because I haven't had time to absorb all 35 pages. So we'll see where that goes, but there's some pretty hefty fines attached to non-compliance of these new rules. So I need to take some time to figure it out. So I think we're doing okay with it. But I'm sure there's some changes I'll have to make. So hopefully just minor adjustments, but otherwise, thank you for continuing to work hard and be safe. I mean, I'm thrilled that we've all, so far come through this okay. So we can't say that for all of our colleagues. So just keep doing what you're doing. I think we're all pulling through this together. I'd love to get some more inventory while the market's still rolling. So on that note, I will let you guys hit the road and go out and get some properties unless someone has anything else they wanted to touch on really quickly. If you have questions or whatever, I can take them. But otherwise, I think we're good. All right, cool. Well, have an awesome day and go sell some houses.
Thank you.
Thank you.